All right, welcome back to the Big Shawn Show. Now I'm going to tell you another story about being a corrections officer and about somebody like to drink their own pee. All right, so I was working the psych ward one particular night, and we had this inmate in there who didn't flush his toilets for I don't know about a week. All right, so he's urinated in there and all this other stuff. And we had him on lockdown, and we wouldn't take him out much because some of these guys were pretty violent. They would get psychotic episodes, and it needs to say pretty scary dealing with some of these people because they have like superhuman strength. I mean, I once saw this female come in. She must have only been about 5 foot or less, and probably weighed about 100 pounds. And she had a psychotic episode. She was crazy. And it took 5 or 6 of us to hold her down. All right, 5 or 6 grown men to hold her down. So when you have a grown man that's 6 foot something and they have psychotic episodes, okay, they have superhuman strength and they don't feel pain. So this one particular guy, um, he was in the cell and he didn't flush his toilet. And we're like, what's going on with this guy? We're trying to tell him to flush the toilet. We didn't go in there. We basically fed him through the door, that type of thing. So one day, psychiatrist doctor would come around and he would talk to people and they would hand out meds and all this stuff. So this guy right in front of the doc decided to take a cup and drink from his toilet, drink his urine and all that stuff. And needless to say, that guy was shipped out to the psych hospital. All right. Now, what he probably did was he wanted to go to the psych hospital in the first place because it was better environment, better food. I guess the cells are different or however they're treated's different. So basically what he probably did was he decided, I want to make this doc think I'm real crazy and I'm going to get him to ship me off to this hospital. So I'm going to drink my urine that I've been sitting in the toilet for about a week right in front of him. And I believe that's what his plan was. And guess what? That's what happened. So he sure enough drank this urine right in front of him, and that guy was gone. But it's amazing what people will do when they're desperate. And I don't know if I could do that. Then again, I'm not in that situation that guy was, but I don't really know if I can drink my own urine like that if it's been sitting. But I did drink my urine once. And I'll tell you a story about that too. But anyway, you guys take care, stay safe, and please remember to like, subscribe, and follow. I'd really appreciate it. Stay safe.